Did you know that oral health is not just about your teeth and your gums? Hi, I'm Bernice Hunt, and I am a brain health specialist. I work with women just like you who are starting to notice a few memory issues, and I help you to stay sharp so that as you age, you can still travel, have fun with your grandkids, and experience new adventures without missing a beat. As a teacher for over 30 years, I tried to help my students understand that learning was not just about studying for tests. There's so much more to learning. In fact, one of the best measures of your comprehension and your understanding of something that you learned is how well you're able to teach it to someone else. Now, oral health also affects not just our teeth and gums. It affects our whole body, including your brain. Did you catch my last video? I had a video a few days ago about the mouse microbiome. It's on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, Keep Your Brain Sharp. So go there and look at it. It's just a few minutes if you'd like to see and hear about the mouse microbiome. You got little critters all up in there too. But today I want to talk about some of the best practices that we have for taking better care of our mouth and how doing so or not doing so will affect your brain. Did you know that your mouth is the dirtiest part of your whole body? We talk about the dog's mouth, but you should look at your own mouth. Your mouth is the dirtiest part of your whole body, and it's the second largest microbiome right next to your gut. So you think you have a lot of critters in your gut? You got a lot of critters also in your mouth. They're everywhere, on your teeth, in your gums, on your cheeks, on your tongue, and tonsils, on your palate. They're everywhere, guys, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. But that's just a fact that you need to realize. And also, with your mouth, your saliva has a purpose that goes beyond just, helping with digesting your food. It also coats your teeth and your gums. So you need saliva produced in your mouth. And when you're in stress, just like it shuts down your rest and digest stuff, your mouth is part of your digestion process. So it shuts down that saliva as well. You get something called dry mouth, and your teeth get sticky with the bacteria and stuff that's all coating over that's not been washed away. And that can even make the damage worse. So we need that saliva. We need to keep our stress level down so that saliva can keep producing in our mouth as well. When bad bacteria that's in your mouth is not properly handled, the damage goes beyond just your mouth. It goes beyond just your teeth and your gums, and it can cause inflammatory responses and lead to all kinds of disease. Some bacteria is going to get swallowed and go down into your gut, but even more bacteria is going to get attached to your gums, and it can do damage to your blood vessels that are in there and eventually get absorbed into your bloodstream. And that's when from there, it's just a free-for-all, guys. It can go everywhere, including into your brain. You want to nip that in the bud. Take good care of your teeth and gums so we don't get to that point, because poor hygiene increases your risk of all these other things. So if you have some swelling or bleeding or pain in your gums or redness or whatever, that is a sign that there is infection there and you have an overgrowth of bad bacteria. And if you've had bleeding gums or swollen gums or painful gums, or you have problems when you chew food or whatever, you feel pain, if that's been happening for a while, that means you've had chronic inflammation for a while. And it's going to be taking its toll on your body. Okay, so why are we addressing this? Because 11 main types of bad bacteria in your mouth produces the periodontal disease and other oral diseases, and bad bacteria in your mouth can significantly increase your chances of dementia. In fact, studies have shown that periodontal disease is present in a lot of people that later get diagnosed with dementia. Before they got diagnosed with it, they had periodontal disease. That is a connection there, folks. So the better your oral health is, the less bad bacteria you're going to have, and the better chances of then you having better brain health. Here's the good news, guys. There are several things that you can do to lower the amount of bad bacteria that is in your mouth, but you need to do it on a regular basis, okay? But if you do it on a regular basis, you will decrease the amount of bad bacteria in your mouth, and that will affect your health. Amen. So we all know that brushing and flossing and dental checkups are the first three things that come to mind when you talk about better oral health. You remember back in the day when you were a little child in school, you probably had the dentist come visit your school and they had that big toothbrush and they had those flapping teeth. Yeah, and they talked about brushing and flossing and regular dental checkups. But I don't know about you. Talking about myself now, there's been many a day, or should I say many a night, when I just got too tired or I stayed up too late. And when I was ready for bed, I was ready for bed and I went straight to bed without brushing my teeth first, even though I knew that I should be doing that. That happened more times than I care to tell you about, until I found out that your bacteria in your mouth will multiply every 24 hours. And we're talking about 5 times more in 24 hours. So let's say if you got up and you brushed your teeth Tuesday morning when you got up, went through your day, night Betty by time came, but you decided for whatever reason you wasn't going to brush your teeth. By the time you got up Wednesday morning, let's say when you brushed your teeth on Tuesday, you had like 2 million bacteria in your mouth, went all day long. Wednesday morning you get up, you got 10 million bacteria now in your mouth, 5 times as much, just because you didn't take care of that brushing the night before when you went to bed. That got me, guys, and now, okay, I don't care. I drag my little butt into the bathroom and I brush my teeth. And that's a good habit to get if you don't already have it, all right? So, what about flossing? Now, don't need to show me a show of hands. Keep it to yourself, but how many of you use a floss pick? Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Let's think about this. Okay, the pick part of it is really pretty good for if you have something stuck between your teeth, okay, getting it out. All right, so you can use that. What about this little short piece of floss? All right, it's good the first time you stick it between your teeth to get the bacteria out, get the stuff out of there. Okay, get it out between that one pair of teeth. But when you go to stick it in the next tooth, between the next set of teeth, what's already on this floss? The bacteria that was on the first swipe is now coating this little stud of floss, and you're putting it between your second one, and you're taking all of those and putting it between your third one, and you're going all around your mouth with the same little piece of floss. So instead of getting rid of the bacteria, you're actually just moving it around in your mouth, and maybe spreading it to other teeth that really didn't have the bacteria there. Now they do. Thank you. Okay, spreading it around. So this looks like a good idea, but guys, we need to go back to the old tried and true. Take that long piece of floss, wrap it around like you were taught to do, and when you come down and up, move it. Next one, move it so you have a clean piece, a clean area every time. It's a little more time consuming, a little more inconvenient, but guess what? It's getting the job done that you want to get done. You're not just pretending to clean it, you're actually cleaning it a whole lot better, okay? So I suggest that you go back to the future. So, last thing, dental checkups. Okay, so we all know we're supposed to do dental checkups, but guess what I also found out? There's 2 kinds of cleanings. There's the regular cleaning and there's the therapeutic cleaning. Now, 70% of people that are 65 and over need door number 2, the therapeutic cleansing, which has medication to get rid of the bad bacteria. Because I also found out that of the 11 bad bacteria that are causing your periodontal disease and other things and leading on to dementia, whatever, 6 of them are not destroyed by your regular cleansing. They don't die, they multiply, guys, and the dentist has to use his therapeutic medicines and cleansers and things to get at those. That's 70% of people that are over 65 need that therapeutic cleansing. And 50% of adults under 65 So there's a good chance you're going to fall into that category. All right. So just the regular cleanings are good. But if you want to get to those little ornery little bad bacteria that just don't know how to die, you need to get therapeutic cleansing. Your dentist will see which category you fall into, and you need to get that done on a regular basis because those same bacteria come back. The research is showing us that they come back about every 90 days. So 2 cleanings a year is good, but 4 cleanings a year is even better. Okay, but just know that that is the reason why they're telling you, one of the reasons why they're telling you to get your dental checkups as well. Okay, so we talked about those 3 things. Guys, there's a lot more. I'm not going to talk about them all today. But what I am going to tell you I'm going to do is I'm going to have 30 days focusing on oral health with my partners in my Partners Club. Okay, so it's coming soon. It's not like next week, but it's coming soon. So if you're not a partner in my Partners Club, it's very affordable. It's easy to sign up, and it's very, very informative. I highly recommend that you check it out. I left the link for you so you can learn more about it. And so then when you'll be already a partner, when I push into my 30 days of oral health, because your brain's destiny is in your hands.